and welcome to Meg Reads. My name is Calvin, and this podcast will review the novel Smile. At what point is a friend not a friend? In this story, the main character Raina has a severe fall which leads to her two front teeth being completely knocked out. She is forced to have many different procedures done on her face to eventually restore her teeth. Dealing with this and her so-called friends, she feels her life is falling apart. The genre of this book is comedy and drama. You can easily tell this by the first couple pages, and it is a graphic novel. I think this is generally an easy read for most people. This book is, however, probably for an audience of 7th to 8th grade and above, mainly because that is when the book takes place. Someone under this age might not understand all the feelings and experiences that happen in this age group. The protagonist of this story is the very relatable 8th grader Raina. I find Raina is the most likable character in the story because she is the most focused on. She faces various different issues throughout the story that make you understand her pain and makes you want her to win and come out on top. There are other characters in this story, like Raina's dad, Raina's mom, her sister, her brother, and a bunch of her friends and love interests. None of the characters that were listed are nearly as interesting or likable. The most prominent themes of this story are most likely friendship and learning to accept yourself for who you are. After finishing the book, it is not difficult to figure this out as it is very simple and easy to understand. This book has a variety of settings. The most common ones are, however, Raina's house, at her school, and the dentist and orthodontist. This story also takes place in the past. Now, for my opinion on the actual story, for the most part, this is an enjoyable read, mainly because of the theme. It is a very common theme that is recycled repeatedly, but I feel this story did it nice and simple. It shows you one of the parts of your life that might be very difficult to handle. A problem with this, though, is it only shows this period of your life that might be very difficult to handle through Raina's perspective. I think it should have shown it through many different type of people, like the bullies, the smart ones, and so on, because it would have made you understand each character more and make them more likable. Smile does not have much filler, I feel, something many graphic novels suffer from. It is straight to the point at only about 200 pages. I really like this because if it would have been longer, I would have gotten bored of the friendship is powerful and accept yourself for who you are theme. As for the characters, Raina is by far the best one because she is the most developed. Every other character in the story is very bland in my opinion. Raina's friends are really only there to be obstacles. They don't even feel like real people because the way they do bullying is so over-exaggerated and they don't seem to do anything kind to her. They aren't even likable in the slightest. They aren't funny, clever, or anything of that matter. Her family isn't any of that either. This book never really made me feel anything but empathy for Raina. Overall, I really enjoyed reading Smile. I thought that watching Raina go through her struggles was entertaining enough. One thing that was holding this back from being a perfect read was Raina's annoying friends. I give Smile a 4 out of 5.